Did y'all hear? No, for real, did y'all hear the news? I think it was on social media. Actually, it was on social media. I'm not the type of person to watch the news like that, because every time you watch the news, it's always something happen. So therefore, I really don't watch the news. When I go to work, the news is on, and I'm always kind of changing the channel. I don't want to hear that. I'm just that bad. It's like it's too much depressing, basically, or overwhelmed. You hear so much negativity on the news, or somebody just got shot, or somebody got robbed, or something got burned down, or kidnapped and raped, and all. It's just too depressing. It's too negative, and I can't deal with it. But this part right here, this was shocking. This was on social media, basically. The news on social media is the nurse that was in South Dakota. If y'all didn't get that, listen. There was a nurse. I think she came from another state. Or she was getting new there. She was new to the facility. She was a new nurse. She was very difficult. I don't have no notes or nothing, but I'm kind of getting this off my head. She was an RN, very difficult, very hard to get the training, pick up the training. She came from the hospital setting, so she was going into long-term facilities. So her mindset was so different from a hospital, from a long-term facility. And you know, when you in a nursing home, your pills times is from, I want to say, maybe to 7 o'clock until noon. So you have a morning med and you have a noon meds. That's if any patients have noon meds, and you have the PRN meds, or evening meds. This nurse didn't want to listen, didn't want to understand, did not want to get the proper training, did not want to understand the protocol. So it was like she was very, 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 very difficult. Very difficult to want to learn the material. I think she came from she came from the hospital, but I think she came from the ER department in the hospital, or she came from psych unit. Not for sure. You know, if you work in a hospital, pills are just like here and there. It's like a time set. So it's not really, you're not pushing a cart in the hospital. You go get the meds, come back, and there you go. But you are pushing a computer. So your computer stand don't have your meds, but you can go get your meds into the med closet, the med room. But when she went to the nursing home, I guess she was training, or she was new, or she was a RN training. It's very, very sad. It's not sad, it was hurtful. Tell me why, from the time in the morning, I want to say she started meds by 7 something, she didn't get done to passing all the meds until 1 o'clock. And you already over the time limit. There is a window that you have to do when you pass medication. There's an hour before and an hour after. She passed it already. I think the nurse or the DON tell her she have to go because she didn't want to listen. She didn't want to understand something. What else was it? She didn't understand. She didn't want to listen. She didn't want to get the proper training. She always had like something to speak about. Like she was trying to talk over you. When you trying to get her the training, like she was talking over the person that was trying to give her the training. So another RN was trying to train her, but that was another problem. So I guess the other RN went back to the DON and said, no, she's very difficult, whatever the case might be. I kind of read half of it, and that was, it was like a like that. But anyway, in this scenario, that this RN didn't want to listen at all. This RN did not want to comment. This RN didn't want to get the proper training or whatever the case might be. But she shot another nurse. She went back to her car. I guess they told her before they even did that. They told her that she has to go just clock out. She's not willing to get proper training or want to understand nothing. And the window time that you pass the medication, it's late. Like most of the residents was complaining about the pills. So they supposed to have the pills in time. So you basically kind of overdosing the patients if they are getting mornings and evenings noon meds already. So that already was a red flag already. But the red flag was she shot the DON or the supervisor. But before she shot the DON or the supervisor, she really said, "You taking food off my table. You taking food from my kids off their table. Or you taking food off the table from my kids." Or something like that. Or you taking money off my kids. Something like that. But I think it's you taking food from my kid. You taking food from away from my kids. Something like that. I think that was it. Yeah. She shot that nurse at the facility. One of the patients called 911. I think the maintenance man or somebody in dietary called 911. By the time she walked out the door, go into her car, the pupos was already right there. And this is South Dakota. I'm not for sure what facility, but this was in South Dakota. Yes. And she was RN. So basically now she is facing penalty. Jail time. I want to say they gave her 20 years or 25 or it's on gone. I'm not for sure. Once I read that part, I was like, what? What? Yeah, so that was it. When I read that, it was like, what? Shut the front door. Are you serious? But yeah. Are you serious? Are you serious? But anyway, yeah. So yeah. Yeah. So she shot I want to say it's the supervisor. I think it was the supervisor. She shot the supervisor in the face. But the other part was is the supervisor just stand there. She literally just stand there. She went out to her car and go get her gun, came back in and said, "You taking food from my kids or money from my kids," and shot the nurse in the face. Yeah. Yep. Oh, he just left here and it smells so good. I had a maintenance man came in. But anyway. But yeah. Yeah. Again, this is the reason why I don't watch the news as much. Ooh. Yeah, I don't really watch the news like that. Because you always get this. You get the craziness. You get the overwhelmness. Oh, too much, April. But yeah, Too overwhelmed. Basically. Did y'all hear that? But this is your girl, Titan. I will talk to y'all later. Y'all take care of yourself. Bye-bye. Oh, thank you. Oh yeah. I have some new subscribers. I thank you. Welcome aboard. Welcome to the family. Welcome subscribing. Thank you for subscribing. But other than the means, if you're interested over here, if you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Leave a comment in the description what you're interested in. Over here, we talking about shift key, e-shift, med-shift, clipboard, and any of them. Healthcare-wise, I do a little bit grocery haul. Tell you about my experience in healthcare-wise. Stair process. I'm a pharmacy tech. Polygamist. Have I worked like them? No. But anyway. But yes, if you're interested, subscribe. I give you my journey. I'm in school for nursing. What you interested in? Tell a girlfriend. Just tell me what you're interested in. What you need to know. What you would like to know. I do by talk by Texas. Tax season. I'm a tech prep. I have a lot of hats. I give myself a lot of hats. Mine started off as a business. So, in the meantime, thank you for subscribing. Thank you if visiting. Continue watching it all the way through. Give a girl a thumbs up. Leave a comment. And the ones that have not, can you go ahead and subscribe to the channel? Or leave a comment. Is you need to know something? Let a girl know. But other than that, I thank you the ones that did. And the ones that keep coming back, I thank you. But other than that, I will talk to y'all in my next video. You take care of yourself and stay warm. Bye-bye.